Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hooverlux. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso assalamu alaikum, welcome to my channel. We are here today with another Hive product. We have got the Hive window or door sensor. So this alerts you as windows or doors are opened or closed, requires the Hive hub and app, which I already have here. Oh, excuse me. Clever control, anytime, anywhere. Use the adhesive strips to attach one part of the sensor to your window or door and the other part to the frame. Hive will send you an alert if your window or door is opened or closed. Works with the Hive hub and app. Box includes one Hive window door sensor, adhesive strips and a Duracell battery. Now that's one thing I did notice when I was doing all the other stuff, that they were battery operated. They did come with batteries and they came with really good batteries, so that's good. So let's have a look and see inside the box. There we go, that is the sensor. These are the instructions on the Hive or Hive window or door sensor, British Gas Innovation. In the packet, what do we have here? We have two parts of the sensor. Let's undo this at the back. It's stuck to it. Okay. Oh, okay. That's made a mess. I guess this is just to keep it from moving around in the box. I'll just remove this yucky sticky stuff. We get these little adhesive stickers as well from 3M, double-sided stickies. But I want to remove this first before I do anything else. Ugh, that's messy. See if I can gently remove it with this. No, it's best to roll it with my finger, and I can roll it off. It's like a snot. Do. Okay, right, so let's move that off. So, there we go. I think this is a magnetic sensor. This is the one with the, oh, this has got it as well. Oh, gosh. Right, let's remove the little tag. And that should, switch it on. So let me remove, I think, yeah, see it's there. The batteries inside there, just like the motion sensor that I got. So I just roll this up. That's the best way to get it off. Now, okay, let's go into install devices. What have we got? Hive view, other devices, leak set thermostat. Okay, no, so other Hive devices. Let's get started. Okay, so it's looking for the other devices. Let's see how long it takes. So I'm not getting any joy at the moment. It normally connects quicker than this. So I do remember from the sensor, inside this, there's a button there. I'm going to try and push that button, which is like a, maybe if I take out the battery and put the battery back in. Let's try that. See if that works. It does normally find it by now. Nothing yet. It should be flashing amber, you see. So I'm wondering, should I push that button? I did this on the door sensor before now. On the, not the door sensor, on the motion sensor. I held the button in for 15 seconds or longer until that stopped flashing. And I wonder if that will help it to find it. There's a bloody fly in here and it's driving me insane. It keeps touching me. Okay, it's flashing amber, I think, was it? Trying to find the router. Right, let's come back to that. It's flashing green. Oh, hang on, I think it's doing something now. I do find these ones, the light bulbs are really, really easy and they find really quick, but with the motion sensor, and this now, I did find it slightly more difficult for it to find it. Not as easy as the light bulbs and the switch that I've got so far. I can feel there's a magnet in it. When I put these together, I can feel there's a magnet. So you can see that's shut. Still looking for the device. Right, let me pop you on pause and see. Hang on, I'm going to try and reset. Okay, so I moved the sensor next to the hub in the living room and it's picked it up in 1 minute and I don't know, 1 minute 30 seconds, so it's found it. So I suggest possibly moving the device next or nearer to the hub where it's got less time to try and search for it. So there we go. So it's come up there. I'm going to press continue. I'm going to rename it. Let's name it, I don't know, door sensor 1. Oh, that has to be in capitals. Door sensor 1, save, next, done. Right, so it's going to reload it all up, and there we go, it is there. So today's log, this is what it shows. If I press today's log, opened, opened, opened. So these are all the times that it was opened and closed. So what I need to do is to set it up an action. So, for example, add an action. So when the window or door sensor, when a window or door sensor opens or closes, continue, door sensor 1, while between these times, all the time, then notify me, push notification, email. Now I'm not set up on this to have a text, so it's just going to have to be via email. Done. Notify me by push email. Plus, shall we control a light? Yes, let's control a light so you can see. So retro light will turn on at 100% for duration of, let's say 5 minutes. Done. Alright, so what will happen is when that door sensor opens or closes, between these times, which is all day, I've got to set. Alexa, stop! Oh, she's a nosy thing. And it's going to notify me by email and by push message, and it's going to turn on one of the lamps in the living room for 100% on 100% brightness for 5 minutes. I'll press next and save. Wait for it to save. And there we go. It is now done. Excellent. So that is done. So that's more of a security thing as well. So I got that. So let's move it into the living room and let's see if it works. So this is where I left the sensor next. There's a thermostat there. Where I left the sensor near to the hub. And if I move it, there we go. It has now turned that light on, and it will have that light on for 3 minutes. So, yeah, that works very well. So now I have to find a place of where I'm going to put it. So let's find a place to put it. Now, on these sensors, if I hold them up to a certain light, you will see there's a mark. So this is sort of like a rough surface, but there's like a line of which is clear. And that's on both sensors. The sensors have to be this way. All right, so don't put it the other way. Those two marks have to line up. And then they don't have to be sort of like together, but you know what I mean. But they have to be lined up so the magnets will trigger each other. All right, let me get them fitted up. So I got my sticky pads here. So the larger of the sticky pads. One there. The smaller of the sticky pads. One there. One there. And then these two. One there. I don't want to cover that up because I don't know if that might be some sort of like heat sink, heat vent or whatever. So right, I got these now with the sticky pads on. I'm going to go find a place to put them up, making sure that those lines are lined up. So there we go. I have got the sensor set up here on the patio door. A lot of doors are kind of, it's not going to focus very well, kind of like off-centered like this one, but it doesn't make any difference as long as the lines, as you can see, there we go, are marked up so you can vaguely see the layer. You can see the line there. As long as those two lines are set up, it should be fine. Right, so I got it to set up that when I open this door, oh, my focus is going crazy. Why? I don't know. There we go. There we go. Hang on a second. I have to stop. Okay, so if I open the door, the light's going to come on. And it just did. There we go. Alexa, turn off living room.
Okay.
Alright. So if I shut the door, it doesn't make any difference. Oh. Alexa, turn off living room.
Okay.
So if I open the door, there we go. The light will come on and it'll stay on now for 3 seconds. Sorry, 3 minutes. I've got it set for 3 minutes. So there we go. That is another one of these Hive products done and dusted. I'll just do another check for you so you can see. Alexa, turn off living room.
Okay.
Alright. I will open the door. And the lights just come on. So it is quite easy for you guys to set up. I do like the features of it that it won't just sort of like send you a text, it'll put a light on to deter people, you know, burglars and stuff, that a light will flash on, so it's always very handy. So I'm just going to make sure this door is locked. Yes, it is, and I'll meet you back at the kitchen. Okay, so from my own personal experience, I have found with this Hive motion sensor and with the window and door sensor, I found it that it's a lot easier if you're setting this up close to your hub. I've had to do it now with both of them. I thought it was just the sensor, but it's both of these. It's this one as well. The plug socket and the light bulbs, I think because they're plugged into a mains power, I think it boosts the signal better. I think it does take a little bit longer for it to find it using a battery powered one than the mains one. That's the only thing I can think of that why it would be slower to find the hub. I've said enough times there. Okay, so we've all set up. The only thing I do find difficult with these, and I wish Hive, if there's somebody from Hive watches this, is setting the times on stuff. It's a bit of a pain. So say, for example, I go into this one here, which is the light bulb in the garage above the tools. I've just got it called tools. I've got it set on manual, but when I do the schedule, I find trying to set up the schedule a little bit of a pain, because I don't know, I just don't find this very intuitive, to be honest. Add a time slot, reset test, reset. So see, I just don't understand. Copy Tuesday schedule. The thing I did find with the Wemo switches to set the times, I found that a lot easier than I do for this for some reason. It's a bit of a pain. I don't like the way you do this. I wish it was a lot more simpler. If any of you guys have used the Wemo switches, this is more complicated, because say for example I just want I want it from 6:30 to, so start at 6:30 and end at 2200 hours, like that. Save. Okay, and then off from 2200 hours to 6:30 in the morning. 6:30. Save. See, the start time must be earlier than the end time. I don't find it very intuitive. I wish this would change, because I don't like the way that you have to work it out. It's too complicated. It should be made simpler. And I'm not the thickest of people, and I'm not the most intelligent of people, but when I was doing this time thing with the Wemo switches, it was straight away. I could set it up a lot easier. I don't find this easy at all. So I'm going to take it off and put it back onto manual and leave it as it is. So yeah, so that's the only thing I don't like really, is when you're setting up the times for stuff. I found when I've using this one now for the doors and wherever to do whatever you wanted to do as actions, I find that really, really intuitive. I really like that. I think that's really good. It's very simple and laid out. Whereas setting times for the light bulbs and stuff, I don't like it at all. Don't find it intuitive. There we go. So I've said so and intuitive enough times for one video. So here we go. Those are the two. These are the... I don't know if I've done the Hive motion sensor as a video. No, I haven't done the Hive. Basically, it's the same thing as this, but it's got a motion sensor. So if I get another one in the future, because this was the first time I'd set up one of these, if I do get another one, there's one in my Amazon wish list, then I'll do another video on it and set it up stage by stage with you. So I hope you found this ever so slightly intuitive. Sorry. See, I got intuitive on the brain. I hope you find this video useful. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more videos. I got lots of other content with vacuums and other gadgets. I like all my gadgets and stuff. So please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, y'all.